uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son, actions over words, baby boy, is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come back sports, talking way too much, world come back sports, talking way too much, world come back
You know, to be honest, big shout out to the WCS supporters as always. Back with another one. This not is going to be as lengthy as you think, but I will address some information that needs to be put out there to the press. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be put out there to the public. You know what I'm saying? But I got to wait for them to send the links and everything. You know, because these niggas are rabbits. They see the thumbnail, they see the title, they be link dropping like a mother. So I got to give them time to drop the link because I know that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They got to scurry around and drop links. So you see my title, right? Blue Blood Sports TV message for you. The Vendetta is real. Then also I'm going to talk about Canelo versus Bivol 2 in September. That in itself is actually authenticated, validated boxing news that's put out there. All right. It's not a conniption. It is absolutely real. You know what I'm saying? It is not a freaking fuzzy navel in a cognac glass. No, it's not. It is absolutely real. I just want to address some information and try to bring this brother around and help him understand certain things. Big Blunts and boxing. What's good? Hot Grease Chronicles, man. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to Blunts in the building, man. Salute to you. Yeah, this is about Cheyenne, man. This is about Cheyenne. Do y'all remember when I initially started, you know, speaking on Blue Blood and you know, people was running back and forth, dropping me DMs and acting like I was doing something wrong. Y'all remember when I was telling y'all how much of an ego this dude got? You know what I'm saying? I was pretty much putting it out there. And I was being honest within myself. I wasn't like on some malice shit. I was just like being honest on my assessment, man. I was a good judge of character, and that's what it meant. You know, that's what it meant. Being a good judge of character, bro. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I was speaking on that way back in then. Look, do you know after that what has went down? I was trying to tell y'all. I was speaking on this when we returned from Deontay Wilder's statue unveiling. That was way before the Crawford situation took place. But y'all niggas was busy defending. Y'all wouldn't have it no other way, man. Y'all was just driven, tunnel vision to defend. And I was trying to tell you, even look, ETB, I was trying to tell you over there, you know. Didn't want to listen. Thought I was just out there hating, but I was kicking some authentic shit. I was trying to be as real as possible, as they said. Keep it real with me. You don't have to lie just to ride. Keep it real with me. I was trying to keep it real. You know, sometimes with grown men, they don't want to hear another grown man tell them something, especially when their status quo is YouTube. They believe that as a man and as a person in life, if you don't have a certain amount of views on your channel, they can't respect you. Look, not the fact that you went out here and marched and laced up them boots and served the country, served them and everybody else and protected. I get judged off freaking YouTube views, y'all. YouTube views. This is how all this took place. YouTube views. His ego getting the best of him in my chat. And then I happen to respond with non-lethal force. And I was able to get that across, right? And since then, it's so many other people have found out. It's amazing how many thumbnails is going up about this dude. And that's not why I'm here though. You know what I'm saying? I just pay attention, dipping and dabbing, every now and then, being nosy and shit. So I remember when people was like, hey, I don't have nothing bad to say. I don't have nothing bad to say about Blue. That's my boy. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. We cool. We cool. We cool. We cool. You heard all these guys saying that, right? Now money, he feels some type of way about him. ETB feels some type of way about him. BFTB feels some type of way about him. Everybody's feeling some type of way about this dude, right? And look, I put the message out there. I said, listen, you can survive this shit, man. You need to lead the LDBC. You need to get up on and go on about your business, man, because like Champ Side say, Blue Blood Sports TV. He's bigger than BOK Prime. So I'm saying, shit, as Champ Side said, you bigger than BOK Prime. This is a good time for you to leave the LDBC and start blossoming on your own, because damn well, still being associated around those guys, you stressed out as hell. You can say what you want to say, but it's not a good vibe, bro. It's too many people out there plotting on your demise. Believe me, I hear the rumblings. I don't have to plot on you, brother. I'm not here to plot on you. What I said to you online is what was need to be said. But since I've had that moment and we went back and forth, I tried to reach out to you genuinely, right? And tell you what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I said, you need to leave the LDBC and go on about your business, bro. That's how you're going to survive. If you stay with them all because you feel a large portion of your fan base is supporting you, then understand one thing. You stand for something and fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? A coward dies of 1,000. If you choose to stay here, it's going to be bad, brother. These cats are not going to be in your good graces anytime soon. Why are you trying to hang around in a group where they're basically scrutinize everything you put out? So let me go and let you listen to something there, big dog. This is hilarious, man, because Blue Blood broke that Errol Spence, right? Errol Spence and Keith Thurman is going down May 27th, right? And I remember how eager, this is no knock on Blunts, man. Shout out to Blunts, man. Mutual respect. But I'm just bringing Blunts in because he was adamant. He was an adamant advocate that was saying that the fight was going to happen. He feel like the fight is done. He wasn't putting out fake news. He just felt that within his heart that the fight was going to be done in April, because Spence put out April. Errol Spence put out April XX. And I was on here saying like, okay, let's see if it happened. But Blunts was one of the ones that was adamant this fight was taking place April XX. We didn't have a date. So breaking. Blue Blood comes out with this news that's saying Errol Spence and Keith Thurman is fighting May 27th on a Saturday, right? So I was just being nosy, frolicking around the landscape of YTC, and I ran into this right here. So let me share screen right quick. Let's listen in to this particular live stream, okay? Hold on for a second. I'm just going to post the audio. I'm going to let you listen, okay? Listen to this shit. This is what I try to tell you, Blue. You don't want to listen because you felt like I was on some hate shit. I don't hate. I don't come out here and hate, but I will address situations that offend me. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at this, bro. This is what I've been trying to tell you. The lack of respect that you get out here and what you need to do, the process you need to take, but you're too scared. You're too scared, man. You steadily fronting on YTC and people coming for your neck.
Name some 135 pounders that can whoop Teofimo Lopez. Smooth Groove, what's happening? They straight. What he do? Spence versus. I don't know. Where did you get that news from? First of all,
so this is the state of affairs that I tried to prevent. All right, when I was talking about fake news, I was trying to tell these cats, because y'all remember when I was addressing certain individuals, I said I need debate, and then certain people want to come in and instigate and tomorrow we want you to debate this, that, and the other, and certain people defending, and then they end up falling out with the same person I was trying to warn them about. This is that type of shit. This is Everything Boxing today on this live, and someone said, "Did you hear?" Okay, like it was a rumor going around about Caleb Plant potentially popping dirty. I heard that days before. We was up here behind the scenes talking about it. Did any one of us release it? Nah, not at all. Because you had to do more research. But Everything Boxing was addressing his listener, which he did nothing wrong. He did actually the right protocol. My whole point is to get you to listen to the audio, because you need to have some concern, Blue Blood, when one of your former allies is now in the group with your nemesis.
I don't know when Spence versus Thurman is fighting. But like I said, I do need to know, for me to even, take that, even consider that, I need to know where the news is coming from first. Kevin Stenhouse, oh yeah, definitely. If that's where it came from, yeah, definitely not. Yeah. Don't believe that.
He said, don't believe that shit, dog. Man, look, that shit's hilarious, man. Because listen, I tried, man. I tried to tell these dudes way back when. They busy not understanding the process of which people can become thinkers and movers. They don't want to respect it, man. They want to look at channels and act like you're not a human being who's been in existence for a long period of time, and God has blessed you to get to where you at. And you either provide the wisdom, they receive it, or you keep it to yourself, and they're without it. I try to provide them the wisdom, right? But yet Keon said, I gotta see where you hear that? I ain't hear that. Then he said, let me look it up. So he goes looking on his phone to try to find out where this information is coming from. Because this is what I try to stop. You have people that will go spread this shit who are not content creators. They're listeners, viewers, and they'll take that information and go to people's live chats and say, did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go out to Google, you find any search engine, Bing, Google, whatever, and you put this in there and you don't see anything as of yet. Then it comes down to a point where, is this first responders information? Is this exclusive drop? Because at this point in time for Errol Spence, we don't need any of this shit. It's not going to do anything. It's frivolous at this time. If you drop some bogus information on Spence, it's just further than, convinces the people that your information is a joke. So what Keon did was pretty much say, where you get that at? Where you get that at? So they told him, he said, oh, yeah, definitely not. And see, what I'm trying to explain to you, brother, like you say, Blue, you say, good brother. I'm not here to turn up. I'm not here to just really put you in the grease. I'm just here to remind you that the people that used to be your allies, your friends, they have since turned backs. They have turned backs. They have looked the other way, because somehow, some way, you seem like something has degenerated. You know what I'm saying? What you used to have as far as morals and principles or whatever on how you ran your channel. And I remember you saying distinctively, Blue, you said you're the source. Once again, I remember you saying distinctively, you're the source. People ask where I get the source from. Where's the source from? I'm the source. Where a lot of times If you're the source, it's not credible, brother. Shout out to Andrew on deck. Shot News and Sauce Experience, aka Showtime Shot on deck. What's good? Let's go. Cook Hot Grease Chronicles. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Michael Johnson Boxing talking more. What they do? What's good? Major Key Boxing on deck. Salute to you. So he said on his live that he was the source. Once again, when you hear someone like him that has a ginormous ego, and we get on here and do all these videos, and people looking at it like a small percentage is only factual, and the remaining part is just straight up fictional tales from the dark side. You know what I'm saying? But it was funny hearing Everything Boxing, who used to be a defender. You know what I'm saying? He used to be a defender when WCS was trying to tell you about this dude. Y'all didn't want to listen. You thought I was hating on him or whatever. No, I was just telling you, man. I was just going off character. I've been keeping it the same way the whole time. But Blue, I ask you this, man. What's going on? Like, I haven't said that they wasn't fighting in May, but you're not concerned about people that used to be your allies, and Keon's not the only one. You know what I'm saying? I've heard all these dudes out here that have some, bad to say about where to get the information at, not to trust it and everything else. I tried to warn these same dudes that have turned their back on you, brother. You know what I'm saying? When you was up here saying your wife made more money than me, and you was sitting up here, talking about me and my boy was in the rafters, your ego. The ego, brother. You're blinded when a man like me try to explain to you what's really going on. Like, you're not accepted. You're not user-friendly to listen to constructive criticism. So now you so far deep for when myself and Showtime seen the whole play go down in Newark. That was your demise right there. You never should have touched that blade. You never should have kicked back and tried to fabricate or anything more than what it was about Terrence Crawford. You had people going around here believing that you was bigger in the position than you were. You know what I'm saying? It's just all bad again. And we just sat back, you know what I'm saying, from the upper decks in the clouds and just looked down and say, man, he's done. He's done. They're not going to let him live this shit down because you are in a group that's heavy Errol Spence supporters. And you came back over here, spooked, and you wanted to talk in good graces of Crawford. They was like, what? Hold up. What the fuck are you doing? Man, what you sitting up here acting like you're a Crawford ally now? You jumping back over the fence? What the fuck? So you hear Money Brown going in on it now. You know what I'm saying? You hear all these channels that were supposed to be blue blood sports allies. Bro, you say you've been around here doing this for the longest. You say you've been around here doing it. Now you're breaking news that, look, you better be right, bro. You better be right, because Errol Spence himself hasn't even said, it's going to be in May. But you're coming out there fighting May 27th. Just like y'all was breaking news last year in 2022 that the announcement was going to be July 4th and then September 4th, and they're going to be fighting November. No, first you broke October and then you went to November. I never agreed to any of those dates. I try to tell people. I say, man, don't believe that shit. Don't believe it. All these people running around, it's going to be November. It's going to be Ricky Williams on the panel with BFTB looking dumb as hell as always. Tomorrow, hey man, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen for sure. It's gonna happen. Big dummy. Shit wasn't gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit didn't happen. They sit up there and played around, puppetized the motherfucking audience with fake ass news over and over and over again. Now we got this May 27th date. I hope for your sake that they announce the fight in a couple of weeks. That is May 27th. Because let me tell you some true, real, authentic word, genuine. I don't have no reason to have ulterior motives in telling you this, Blue Blood Sports. As you all see, as you well see, brother. Once we had our back and forth social media dialogue, and I pretty much told you some real shit about yourself that others have followed suit, and you have lost more of your allies than you had before. It's not because of me. I was just standing on what my belief was, and I put it out there. That's what I seen about you. It's no hate. It's just what I seen from you being an egotistical individual. Now you're a grown ass man like me. You can have an ego. It's all good. But there's this boxing shit on YTC, Blue. You're failing right now, brother. You see, when I say you failing, you're gonna look at the numbers. You're not gonna look at anything else. You're gonna look at the fucking numbers. You always see that's where you're failing at. You busy want to think that the way you're getting your numbers, that's all that matters. That's not it. You have individuals out here that used to be your favorite allies and all nestled in bromance for life. They're not there for you no more. And they're never going to be back the same way. It's over. It's over. Instead of you understanding what I'm telling you and think I'm trying to be funny or anything, I'm telling you straight up, the only way you're going to survive this shit is you part ways with the LDBC. It's some real shit. That's the only way you're going to survive. You're going to go through a struggle period and you're not going to like it because you're going to lose some members. But look, it's other channels out here that's not attached to that that's doing just fine. It's doing just fine, brother. It's a lot of us out here that heard you break that news today, and it's just not believable. It's hard, it's just not something we've seen out here to match it up, to verify that it's true. I'm hoping for your sake that this news that you released today is true, brother, because we don't need any fake news dealing with Errol Spence. He's already in turmoil, and you're a big reason for that. You're a big reason for it, bro. You're a big reason. Because these dudes decide to damn run a smear campaign on Bud Crawford when they found out you, of all people, was pretending that you was a part of his vehicle for BOK. When they found that out, these cats got together and wanted to run a smear campaign, not only towards Bud Crawford, but towards you, Blue Blood. They was running a smear campaign on you at the same time because you chose to have him you chose to jump in as a passenger when you was with a whole group of people that was pro Spence fans, brother. You fucked up. You fucked up, bro. And I keep on telling you, I say you can do this shit on your own, man. I'm giving you free game advice, and you don't want to take because your ego is too big. But this shit is going to be your demise right now. With the ego that you have, seeing you on the live with 78 and you was up there, aren't you older than him? Aren't you older than him? But you was calling him general and trying to get back in his good graces. Never, nigga, you will see that shit from World Combat. Never in a day that you will see me do some shit like that. Never, bro. Didn't Deontay Wilder put you on ice one time for saying he was going to take step aside money? And that shit wasn't true. Bro, I'm trying to warn you, man. I'm trying to warn you again. It's some shit you should think about. If you're not totally blinded and continue to push your ego all around YTC and just come on here and talk and say the same thing over and over again and let out fake ass clickbait. I'm telling you, bro. You're doing more repair work when you're supposed to be steadily cruising through this YTC. You're supposed to be hitting new heights and new levels. But when you release information like that and a former ally in ETB question, where did you get it from? He did nothing wrong. He said, what did you get that information from? The YTC is on a height alertness. When news break out that's so far off what we initially knew. The initial news was Errol Spence put out April. That's it. Then somebody come out May. That's so far ahead. I'm not saying we don't have room for change, right? But then you look at it like you have people that's guessing. They're guessing on you, bro. They viewers are coming over here and they're saying, "Did you hear blah 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 blah?" Where did you hear that from? They're pinpointing the compass in your direction, bro. You should be concerned about that shit, bro. You should be very, very concerned. Then they tell him where he got the information. He say, "Oh, definitely not." Are you not seeing what's going on, brother? I mean, what's going on with you, man? Real talk. I just need to, help you understand some things. Like, bro, you built your brand for wherever you built it. You can talk behind my back. I don't care. The shit I say to you is right here for anyone who supports you to hear it. But I don't know what the hell's going on with you. Like, are you dilapidated psychologically? Are you falling apart? Why do you put out information? And though you might put out some information that's right, but why do you put out information that's absolutely false on a consistent basis, bro? What's going on with you, man? It seems like you're a lost soul right now. Like, I'm not here to be a mentor to you, bro. I'm not here to do any of that shit. I'm not here to be your life coach. None of that shit. But if I had any recommendation, you need a life coach, nigga. You have a mentor. You need a mentor. It was a point in time where people look at you and say, "Man, that's where you need to go. So and so, he's doing this, this, and this, and that's where you get your information." But I'm like, damn, man. I just want to brother to brother, man to man. Like, what's going on, man? Like, what's with the fake information? Who put you up to this? Who is influencing you to do this on a consistent basis? Why can't you stay consistent and go back to where you used to be and putting out information that makes sense and that people can validate? They can go across. You try to be first with shit, but now you've become TMZ, the Inquirer. You have become an individual that continue to put out false narratives off the conveyor belt. You mass produce clickbait. And when a person like myself put it out there, you can no longer consider it to be hating. And you can no longer say that some of the a lot of shit that I've said about you in general, it may be harsh, it might be abrasive, but it's not the worst. I was saying it in a way that maybe you can understand that shit and digest it a little bit for substance. Because I just don't know what's going on, man. Like, you put all this work in to build up Blue Blood Sports TV, but now the primary group of people that was rocking with you, they mad because you attempted to damn cross over and play double agent when it came to a fighter that they didn't like. You went against the code, brother. You went against the code. You didn't get permission because you are nestled in a group. You are located internal to a group. And you know what? You're not even the leader of that group. You're not the leader, bro. You're not even the leader of the group there, Blue. I just hope, like I said before, when Blunts was holding true, like this brother was amongst the energy and the company that he had, of people over here, the energy that he had, he felt within himself, sincerely, in my opinion, he felt that the fight was done and it was happening in April. That's what he felt. That's what he felt. He was adamant about what he felt to be true. He was saying, "Hey, it's done." He was going out on a limb to say it was done. You don't go out on a limb no more. You don't have to walk out there. You have individuals that's willing to not second guess themselves, but they say, "Hey, My belief in me, my self-accountability is first. And when somebody, it was just when I was looking at it, just the way that they on height, they on alertness, they're aware. You know what I'm saying? They've been out here for a long time too. They are aware. When somebody from their chat say, "Hey, you heard about so-and-so being this?" It's like, where you hear that from? It's no hesitation. That's fucking bad, brother. There's no hesitation when Keon say, "Where do you hear that from?" Where you hear that from? I have to know where you heard that from. Because these are content creators, right? They done searched around, and usually they gather information, or their allies will send them links and links and to articles and shit like that, right? But they say, "Where did you hear that from?" That means the waters are polluted, brother. This guy said, "Where did you hear that from?" He didn't say, "Oh man, that's great news." Shit. God damn, they fighting in May. Oh man. No, that's casual talk, bro. He said, "Where did you hear that from, Blue?" You have these dudes on alert for the wrong motherfucking reason. He said, "Where did you hear that from?" Before I speak on it, I need to know where you heard that from. That's it. I need to know. We can get past that right there. We good. And then he came back with the name. He said, nah. See, that's the same shit I would have said. If somebody told me that, I say, "Where you hear that from?" Just let me know where you hear that shit from. He didn't do nothing wrong, bro. That was just a natural reaction from where his mindset is right here. And I'm not speaking for ETB. I'm not. I'm just saying his reaction was as natural as it get in response to knowing that you polluted the waters out here, bro. You contaminated the air out here in the YTC. You have contaminated it, brother. It's fucked up that these dudes are aware of your information for the wrong reason. That's the most fucked up situation that you can be in. I'm not even gonna front, bro. I knew Buddy was on some weird shit a long time ago. Shout out to ETB in the building. What's good? Major Key Boxing. He said, "First off, I'm not a part of no groups. Never have been. As far as Blue, I don't have a problem with Blue. But if you lie and full of shit, I'm gonna let it be known that go for Blue or anybody." I never said you was a part of anything. I say you was once upon a time his ally. Listen to what I'm saying, Keon. I say you was a part of his ally. I didn't say you was a part of the LDBC. At no time did I say you was a part of the LDBC. I say you was his ally at one time. My message to him, reflecting back on it, I told him he's better off leaving the LDBC. That's two separate messages that I was putting out there. You in referencing your video, right? And you have to have a problem with him. Don't come and act like you don't have a problem with it. Be fully committed to have a problem with him. Be fully committed. I don't know. This is what I can't get about you brothers. Be fully committed. You didn't have a problem with 817. I was trying to tell your ass dude was fucked up. But you got too much. You got too much that you want to hang on and not think I was telling you the real shit. I told you that brother was full of shit. And you didn't see it. You had to wait till you see it for your own self before you let him know, "Oh man, you on some fuck boy shit." I tried to tell you, brother. I tried to tell you, but I never said you was part of the LDBC, man. I was just speaking about referencing your video, and in a way that, you know, your reflection or your response in hearing that news automatically redirected your concern to know that it potentially may be Blue Blood who released it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But you need to hit the replay, buddy. Crazy because TBV said this morning Errol might be fighting Keith in June. Might is a little bit different. See, I went over this before, looking and nearing. I went over these before. It leaves doubt. Will closes it down, seals it. Will, Will, not nearing or looking. Is seals it, is seals it. It secures what we want. It gives us confirmation. Will is just two words to seal confirmation that something is confirmed. That's all. That's all. But might leaves the gateway open for doubt and speculation. Shout out to Bruce Gas, Boxer Jazz, and more. Salute to you, OG. What's good? I thought Blue said Arrow and Keith was fighting in December. Hey, man. This is Rob. What's good? Man, it's so much out there. It's so much out there, bro. Shout out Boxing Conversation, Reggie on. Salute to you. It's so much that's out there, man. It's just so much to grab hold of, man. It's almost like swinging from vines, man. Eating hot Cheetos, nodding his head. But I don't care what the man eat. I'm just putting out there what he said. You know what I'm saying? His channel was prejudiced against Crawford supporters for years. His main demographic he catered till recent events was the anti-Crawford crowd. He attempted to try to finesse the YTC. He felt like he was so well established in the YTC, he can come over here and run game on his audience. That is the worst thing you could do. Look, your viewers aren't loyal to you. You know how you got some loyal ass viewers? If every time you go live, they drop $1 in your super chat, all of them. That's how you know you got some loyal viewers. Besides that, they just people who come by and listen to what you have to say and they keep it moving. And they look for your notifications, come by and check out, listen to what you got to say and keep it moving. And then, you know, other channels that may support you, they might go over there and listen to your allies or channels that rock with you. But you dudes that keep on saying you don't have a problem with Blue, I'm telling you, I got a problem with it. I got a problem with his actions. Y'all be riding the fence, bro. Y'all know y'all got a problem with it. If you say some shit and you don't want to say the name, you'd rather shoot out subliminals instead of just being a man about it and say, if you heard that from Blue, no, I ain't fucking with it until I get some other avenues to verify that shit. Stop riding the fucking fence. That only makes it worse, bro. That only makes it worse, man. You don't have to listen to me. Just watch how it plays out. Just watch how it plays out. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying. Don't worry about it. I see what's going on, man. All of these once upon a time allies, brother, they're going to continue to goddamn constrict, you know what I'm saying, in this group, this acronym that you're a part of. The longer you stay in there, the older you get as a human being, the worse it's going to be. Remember, I told you in good faith. I told you in good faith, brother. If you want to stay put and continue to end your life and say, shout out to the all. You know what I'm saying? Continue to do that. And they're going to continue to constrict and wish for your demise and keep on pushing forward. They're never going to be your true friend no more, bro. You crossed over to Crawford, a fighter that they absolutely have disdain for. You try to finesse your audience and come over here. Yeah, you told them the infamous 7-11 deal, and you had people on here. You know what? The YTC had something to do with Terrence Crawford and David Avanesian. They weren't trying to hear that shit you was talking. They weren't trying to hear no glorified fairy tale story. You were supposed to be a true diehard Errol Spence fanatic like them. That was the agreement. Y'all know how y'all channels be rolling. All y'all LDBC channels. You know what it is? Y'all are PBC heavy. You attempted to infiltrate and deceive the orders that have already been passed down because you're not the general. So since you went against and bucked the system and jump ranks, now they after your neck, bro. The vendetta is real, man. Do not say I didn't tell you. Real talk. Don't say I didn't tell you, brother. I put it out there. King Mitch on deck. What's good, bro? That's good. I don't know why people come over here to my drop the link. Y'all don't have control over my channel like that. Come on, ETB. Yeah, easy. What you got to talk about, brother? Well, drop the link and hey, look, you think you and I are gonna talk about blue? We're not gonna give that energy. I'm not giving that brother that energy because you just said that you don't have a problem with him and you do. So you can't even make up your mind whether you got a problem with the brother or not. You got to have a problem with him if you don't believe the information that he's putting out. That's all I'm saying. You have to believe or you don't believe. What you said on your live stream, let me go back. Let me help you out, bro. Let me help you out because I said you did that wrong.
Versus Thurman is fight.
And you know good and damn well you're not his ally no more, ETB. Just face it, bro. Just come out. Relieve yourself. Yeah, the brothers are plotting on them. You know, man. You know it's a plot. You know the vendetta is active. Come on, man. Don't come on here talking about. Hold on, brother. You know, man. Eno on deck. Showtime said they've been switched up on Blue when he let them run the narrative like he brokered the Crawford fight deal. Man, that's like, look, one thing we can say that Showtime is that we've seen this whole shit play out, and we know he was in trouble. We know we was talking about this shit. We knew you was in trouble, brother. And that's not even my main point for talking tonight. I just wanted to highlight how former allies have since became very apprehensive about getting information that's out of the blue that seems far-fetched. And they're willing to question the viewer that dropped it. They said, where did you get that from? Before I even go any further with this, I need to know where you got the information from. Boom, the sources drop. Oh, I definitely not. And you're gonna come over here and say you don't have a problem. You do, bro. Relieve yourself of that. Just straight up put them on black. Hey, I got a problem with it. That's all you have to do, bro. I got a problem with it. You know, y'all are pro Spence fanatics, and he went against the grain and tried to run some type of damn mystery, some deceptive murder mystery, some motherfucking mysterious plot. You know what I'm saying? Like he had left Errol Spence behind, and now he was fucking with Crawford for the better good of business. He betrayed y'all, Keon. He betrayed y'all, dude. He betrayed the whole clan, dog. He had people out here taking pictures. Yeah, Blue Blood had a lot to do with David. Man, they've been dogging David Avanesian fighting Crawford. In the process of dogging the fight, they're dogging you, Blue. They're going to continue to dog you. I remember there was a point in time when Money was like, hey, you can debate my boy Blue. I didn't even ask Money to insert himself in here. But he was so much of a friend of Blue Blood Sports that he was attempting to freaking advocate You know what I'm saying? He was trying to advocate for a debate that didn't have shit to do with blue. It didn't have nothing to do with it. And lucky for money, I saved some lives that day. I was up there trying to go for 817, the one with the biggest mouth and don't know shit about boxing. That's what I was trying to go for. Even now, money is at your neck. These dudes are at your neck, but they won't come straight out and say they at your neck for betraying them. You betrayed your fellow comrades. You betrayed them, dog. You betrayed them. And oh, what's good? Shout out to Mr. Gumbo. Man, why does a voice like mine have to come over here and remind these dudes? Like, come on, y'all grown, man. If you really feel some type of way about somebody, don't be, you say what you gotta say, man. I mean, look, you're talking about situations that don't deal with any strict personal. I'm talking about like personal problems that you've encountered with these individuals. This is like social media shit. It's just social media stuff. But I'm just saying, we all know how it played out last year. We all know where the lie started to just fulminate out of control. We know when the hot grease starts splashing everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers was getting burned. We all know how certain individuals try to finesse both sides of the fence when he was supposed to be an Errol Spence supporter. But yet you get on your live and say, I support both Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. See, that's where you went wrong at. Because you didn't get permission to support both fighters equally. You didn't get permission, bro, because you've nestled in. You've been a part of the nest, the LDBC nest for so long that you thought that you can go out here and take a flight on your own without permission. You didn't get permission to go take that flight. To go up there and have conversations and shit with Crawford and then bring that back to the YTC and try to blow it up and say, what y'all didn't know, I was a silent partner the whole time. And what y'all didn't know, I was this, that, and the other. So now you made it seem like you was part of Team Crawford. And you knew all along. Now people up here blaming you that you knew about him fighting David Avenesian all along. But you got on here and continue to fake like you thought you was trying to assume that the fight was still going to happen in November. They always going to be at your neck for that, Blue. I'm telling you. I know all them timelines verbatim by heart on my recall. Man, it's just too easy to remember. You said you was a silent fucking partner, bro. You wanted people to believe that you was a part of brokering, you know what I'm saying, meshing, providing the glue to bring this Crawford Avenesian fight together. You fucked up, bro. You fucked up. Shout out to Mr. Gumbo, aka Irish, man. On deck with the $20 super chat. Appreciate you, Gumbo. Salute to your brother. One love. Stay sucker free. Salute to the family. Back to sleep. Appreciate you. Salute to the man himself. Gumbo, sucker free in the building, brother. Thanks for dropping through. The 100 on deck. Salute to you. Big shout out to Gumbo. He said he didn't listen. I told him he got to drop his flag. Hey, put it out there. They think it's just something that's trying to look. If they don't consider you like the head, you know what I'm saying? You're not the highest tier. You're not the grand poobah. You know what I'm saying? You're not the general. So therefore, it shouldn't be a problem with you leaving because you already getting slack right here. You're already getting pushback resistance right now. It's bad, but you choose to stay in the whirlwind. You choose to stay in the whirlwind like you're going to continue to grow exponentially and you're going to excel and you're just going to do great things with them. They're never going to trust you again, brother. And you putting that hashtag LDBC on your freaking live streams, it's not going to do anything for you, man. It's not going to do nothing for you. It's not. I told you. You know, maybe you need to talk it over with your family and friends and everything and say, you know what, WCS making some sense here. Should I just go online and give a live and say, hey, I'm leaving? You don't have permission to leave. Is this something that's in real life? Do they have something on you, bro, that you scared to leave? Is this something that we don't know about? Something more in depth as to why you can't make the decision to leave a situation that's hindering your growth? Just think about this, right, Blue? You know, me and Showtime tried to put it out there. You know, the upstart, the guy that you said that was an upstart. When we was in the rafters, we was just thinking like, damn, you know, he ran into Crawford at 7-Eleven. We was wondering, was there just words, or did all of a sudden you find your feet off the ground and Crawford had grabbed you by your collar and put you up against a 7-Eleven wall and say, listen, nigga, I've been tired of hearing you talk that bullshit about me. This stops the day. You understand? Now, you don't have shit to do with what I got going on. I'm trying to focus on Errol Spence, and that's where it's at. He gave him a pretty damn tongue thrashing. You know what I'm saying? He gave him some act right. But when you came back to the city folk, you got on here acting like you and Crawford had pretty much conversed about something dealing with business. You made it seem like you and him was in cahoots. With him knowing you was a silent partner, he said, oh, what? You a silent partner? You talking about with BLK that's been calling me, you know, earlier? And yes, brother. Yes, good brother. I'm a solid partner. Yes, good brother. He tried to make it seem like Crawford's eyes started to glow and he looked at you as the Messiah. You was the BLK Messiah. You never should have played that game, brother. Crawford moves on his own, bro. You played the game as if you was inside and you knew what everything was going on, what was being said, the phone conversations, because you was on record as putting it out there as if you was on these phone conversations. He was on this conference call. And I have no problem with that. Whatever. My problem with it wasn't necessarily 100% true. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things, just like Stephen Espinosa just put it out there. TGB and Al Heyman, they may have conversations that I'm not privy to. And see, that's the same thing that I tried to tell the people back in the day. You can sit up here and act like you're a part of everything that's going on with BLK Prime, but you're not. It's conversations that they have that you're not privy to, brother. Real talk. That's all I'm saying. This is your channel. Do what you do. Like I said, Keon, this wasn't a live about you. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know why y'all come over here and act like it's that easy to say, hey, drop a link. Look, brother, if it was a different time, cool. But not tonight for me and you to talk about Blue. I already know where you stand with it. We don't have nothing to debate about. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is off the rip. This is off the strength of boxing. This don't have shit to do with boxing. This has something to do with the individual that used to be your ally and what you said. That's all. You know you said it. You know what I'm saying? It's on live. Own it. You know what I'm saying? Own it. It ain't nothing to be ashamed about. Own it. I was just making a reference to it that naturally your alert system, your alarm system, your antennas went up. That's natural, brother. Yes, I'm making light of it, but your antennas went up and you automatically dialed it in and say, oh, shit, that might be coming from Blue. Hey, where did you get that information from? Man, come on, bro. You know I was spot on with that, ETB. I was spot on with that shit, bro. I pay attention to petty shit like that. I do. MF has just got to keep the same energy across the board, even if your favorite fighter. I don't know, bro. I would hope people are keeping the same energy. But like I said, when this stuff went down, and people pretty much recognize you for being a pro Spence channel, but yet you tried to be the double agent. No, they weren't trying to hear that. They wasn't trying to hear that, bro. They didn't want to bring back the archives that Blunts put out. And when you said he's my absolute favorite, Terrence Crawford is absolute dog. They weren't trying to hear that part of you. They wanted to hear, oh, if Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, I don't believe that Errol Spence is going to knock out Terrence Crawford, but I do believe he will beat Terrence Crawford by decision. They want to hear that shit. You remember when you was in a vehicle and you said that? I really, I do believe that Errol Spence beat Terrence Crawford in decision. That's what you said, brother. And that's what your people wanted you to say. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mac World 1 on deck. Salute to you, brother. I don't know if that's Mac Mob or not. I'm not sure. Is that Mac Mob? I'm not sure. Bodie on deck. What's good? I don't remember if your screen name was Mac World 1 or not. But if it's Mac Mob, shout out to the brother, man. Make sure y'all sub to the channel. Word, he broke protocol. His gang didn't approve of it. They didn't approve of it, bro. They didn't approve of it. That's all WCS is putting out there. Look, now we have new information that's out here that the Errol Spence and Keith Thurman fight is going to be in May. Look, I never said that the shit wasn't. I haven't confirmed that it was either. It's just the direction from which it was mentioned with breaking as the preamble. You know what I'm saying? The preamble of that title, that description said breaking. I have to read through it and I say, oh, that's quite different than April. Errol Spence put April out. That's quite different. That is my issue. And then I went searching through the airways and shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing IP, you know what I'm saying? Putting in inquiries and shit. I just can't find any other information on it. I don't know if anything else dropped since I've been live, but I'm saying to myself, I can't find out any other information to verify this shit. And then I just happened to, be nosy and saw ETB active. And he said what he said. I just laughed. I just thought it was hilarious, man. Not to be facetious or anything, but I just felt like, damn, the YTC is, in certain ways, it's so fucked up that they would be drawing this down to one person. That's fucked up. Like, boxing is so big as a sport, but one of the premier boxing aquatics that people come and dip their feet in is the YTC, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is where people come dip their feet in for boxing media. They come and see what's going on, man. But you know what happened when people be pissing in the pool? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what it's about. He said, hey, where you get that information from? Before I say anything, I need to know where you got the information from. And they said they got the information from Blue. That shit was hilarious, dog. I ain't gonna lie, it was hilarious, man. I laughed. It was funny, bro. But brother, I'm telling you, man, you need to leave. You need to go about your business. You need to goddamn go on that journey right now. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, tighten up your bootstraps and everything. And you'll do much better just going out on your own and doing your own thing instead of just being locked in to an organization, an acronym, a group of individuals who seem to have a vendetta out because you betrayed them. You jumped ranks and you didn't get permission from the general, and you had to try to do damage control by going on live and calling another grown ass man General 50 freaking. Let me see, 1, 3 carried 2. Let me see, 50. Let me see, 13. 13 times 3. 3 times 3 is 15 carried to 1. Like 54 times and shit. You had to say general and shit. It wasn't a good look, brother. It wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look at all, bro. I'm just saying. Bro. That's all. Oh, okay. All right, right. Hey, shout out to Mac World One in Omaha, man. Shout out to Team Crawford over there. Shout out to the content creators over there with that Omaha monster. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you pulling up. He got press. He did, man. You know, Terrence gave him that collar time. He snatched him up, and before you know it, he was off his feet. His feet was dangling and shit. He said, "Listen, motherfucker, I don't know what you've been told out this motherfucker, dog, but I ain't over here the fuck off, goddammit. I'm always on alert everywhere I go. I'm in shape right now. You want to find out?" He got down lifting him up on the side of the 7-Eleven. He wasn't playing, dog. You know, he dropped his slushy all on himself. It was just like reliving that scene of ATL when Big Boy rolled up on him. Boy, where you been? I've seen you. No, I've been good. What I tell you? To tell the truth. Say again. You told me to tell the truth. All right. Wow. Look at you. Boy, scared? The XO Factory. Salute to your brother. One Love pulling up on the boulevard, man. W says One Love OG. Listen to you, cool, bro. No doubt, man. Appreciate you. XO in the building, bro. Bodie with the $2 super chat. One love to your brother. Keep cooking, WCS. Hey, man. I don't know why they think it's so easy just to come over here and say, drop the link. If it was boxing shit and I really was doing, okay, but we're not about to go all in on Blue. I'm not going to debate whether you his ally or not. I'm not going to debate what you feel or what you thought I said and you agree with it or not. This is not for any of that. This is pretty much to put it out there again. I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only one that said that clickbait is your hors d'oeuvres, your entree, and your sides, brother. I just was happened to be, moving around, and when I seen ETB be presented with a question from one of his viewers, the contaminations and infection was real. He was so infected with the clickbait. He said, well, I need to know where you got that from before I speak on it. Damn. That's how we living over here in the YTC with all this contamination. Oh, that's where you got it from? Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. No, I ain't talking about that shit. That's what I thought. And then come on, brother. Come on. Be honest with yourself, Keon. Be honest, bro. You got a problem with the brother, man. Go ahead and get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. You got a problem with it. He be putting out fake news. Bodie, thanks for the $2 super chat, bro. Appreciate you. That's all WCS was saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at least Blunt's was adamant about something he believed, not something he created. He didn't create the April. Errol Spence put that shit out. He didn't say, oh, he going to be fighting in April for sure. I know it. And that's what I believe, that they are already locked in and the contract is signed. He didn't say it was tried and true. But hey, once again, brother, you can take my advice or not. But I sent out a request to 78. I never heard a reply to fire you of your duties, to resign you from LDBC. He didn't think it was serious enough for him to bring attention to it. So once again, I'm bringing it to you. I say, hey, you might be better off on this YTC, man. You just go on and release yourself from that group. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and release yourself from the group, man, and do your own thing and grow your shit. Come up with new ways to grow your channel, because TBV, killing it. It's a lot of channels out here killing it. But you don't want to do this shit 5 or 10 more years the same way, bro. Mobile headquarters, in the light, in the dark, in the light, in the rain, in the sunshine. Sunshine, rain, snow, sleet, fall, spring. I mean, come on, brother. That shit got to get old. I'm telling you, bro. I'm being honest with you. I'm just being a outsider looking in. That don't be scared, man. Just go out on faith. Lead the LDBC, lead BFTB behind. You know what I'm saying? He's not somebody that's healthy to you. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna sit up here. You help, ask him for help. He's not gonna provide you with that sincere help. It's not gonna happen. You better than them fools, bro. You better than them, man. Just like you think you better than everybody else, man. You better than them, bro. Champside said your channel was bigger than BLK. And I'm saying, how is that? And I ain't never seen him put on one fight. I ain't never seen him promote one fight, dog. How can your channel be bigger than BLK Prime when Coach Malachi was up there snapping pictures with Terrence Crawford? Oh, my bad. I just didn't see you with one picture. My bad. I got it, bro. My fault. That shit slipped off, man. I just got wrapped up in the moment because, Coach went all the way from Florida up to Omaha. He got in with Tarver with goddamn floor seat credentials and shit. He's the only one I seen goddamn had a picture with Crawford, but I didn't see anything, bro. I didn't see any of that. So it leads me to question, like, a silent partner don't get a courtesy of 2 to 3 pictures with the headliner on such a special night, possibly the last fight that he's going to fight in Omaha, and you couldn't get 2 to 3 courtesy pictures with a future all-time great Hall of Famer? I just felt some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt some type of way about it. I felt disturbed, befuddled, for real. Like, check this out though. Like, that was a time for you to just really show, like, it wasn't really going to be a lot of content creators there, but if you even could help some content creators, because I'm gonna be honest with you, like, we was trying to reach out to get credentials, you know what I'm saying, to a certain individual, and you would not return his phone call for credentials, brother. So that brother ended up going to a whole nother fight card because you waited to the last minute to try to say, man, your ego is just out there, bro. It's too big. Like, people was actually trying to reach out to cover and support the pound for pound #1 fighter. And we couldn't get any information back from you, the silent partner. And then I know a lot of the members was just flustered because freaking goddamn that name again, Coach Malachi, up there at the after party. He up there at the after party, chilling with Bud. And I don't know where the hell you were, but all we seen is then Malachi making it rain up in that motherfucker, going through stacks of money. You know what I'm saying? All you heard was true. I'm telling you, bro. Like, goddamn, I only seen one content creator, bro. You didn't get access to the after party, bro. Damn, man. I was like, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? How can a silent partner? How can a silent partner not have access to the champ? This was historic, bro. This is historic for you to be a part of that fight. See, me, I look at shit different. You know, like the prestigious part of the how this is a part of boxing history. You didn't view it like that. I looked at it, I said, damn, it's historic. But unfortunately, I only had a single route to try to get credentials, and it was no places available, even to try to go up there with no credentials, because certain people wanted to hold out on the information to get approved. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But I am happy that Coach got to see for himself what it's truly about. And people won't just think I'm up here saying what I'm saying. But no, you got to be a good judge of character. You feel me? You got to be a good judge of character. And you know I'm spot on with some shit. So I'm just gonna tell you once again, like you have time, be a grown man. And if you had any New Year's resolutions heading into 2023, let me provide you with one more. Leave the LDBC, go on about your business. They're gonna basically send out a mass email to say anyone and everyone that's subscribed to you, unsubscribe. You're gonna take a hit. That's what you get for being a part of a group, right? You're gonna take a hit, you can recover and keep it moving. You just have to get with your people and come up with new ways on how to rebuild the some 70,000 freaking subscribers that you have. You know what I'm saying? You can do it, bro. You can do it. You're gonna lose about 70,000 subscribers, bro. But you'll recover, man. If they really fucking with you, you just go on live and say, listen, I know y'all heard WCS talking about it. And as much as I hate to admit this, he was right. I'm no longer involved or affiliated with the LDBC. I built this brand on my own, off my back. And now I'm gonna walk and carry that payload to a whole nother level. I just ask that you all be a part of it with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, brother. Don't be scared. I'm just being real. You're going to catch some heat. Ooh, they're going to tear your ass up, bro. You're going to catch some super heat from them, man. Blue blood, he stabbed us in the back. Dude, what do you think is going on right now? They stabbing your ass in the back, brother. Know that. Know that, brother. Dion Washington, my guy. What's good, Dion? Tuscaloosa in the building. Salute to you. 323 on deck. Salute to you. Keep grinding, brother. I mean, there's not much I can say, man. I can't send him, any paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I would send him a term sheet, but that will have to be something that me and him is agreeing on, and that's just not the case. I don't have nothing to agree with him on, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe I can send him a draft. You know what I'm saying? Send him a draft on expectations, goals. And if he can adhere to those expectations and goals, then we might get some progress on him moving forward. Real talk. This is not any hate speech, anything. I'm just putting it out there once again in 2023 that the only way you're going to really survive and take your shit to the next level is disband yourself from a group who understands that you betrayed them and you try to play both sides in supporting Crawford. You can't do that, brother. You can't do it. Look, I've told you before, the reason why you stopped supporting Crawford the way you did was for no reason. The man haven't lost. He haven't came close to losing, and you turn your back on. Don't let me pull up Blunt's video. Don't let me at this point in the late hour pull up Blunt's video and remind you of the way it used to be and the way it is now. I ain't lying now. I ain't lying, Blue. And look, one of my other concerns, right? You want to associate yourself with people that have, that positive energy, that refreshing energy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be wrapped up in so many angry people that's affecting their personal life, right? I want you to hear something, Blue, that if you have people that's around your circle like this and you're still associating yourself with them, then you should be the smarter person, the more intelligent person, and say, you know what, I really need to go. Let me show you something right quick. Let me show you something. Let me let you listen to something right quick. All right. I'm still here. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna let y'all listen to something. It's very concerning. Hold on. Damn, I can't even find it. God damn. I just had that motherfucker, dog. God damn, dog. Let me see. I know you here. Where's that video at? God damn it. I just had it too. I just had it. I can't believe I have dropped the ball on this shit. Where is it? God damn it. I'm gonna have to hit it another time. That one got away. Cause I just had that mod. Let me see if this is it right here. Nope, I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting, man. I have to find it for another day. Somehow, somehow the link has eluded me. Somehow the link has eluded. Links usually don't elude me. God damn it. It's probably a reason why this motherfucker ran. Let me see if this here. Damn, dog. I'm gonna have to let it ride, bro. Ooh, wee. Well, I'm gonna have to let this ride. You got away with one. You got away with one tonight. Damn it. Let me see. I can't lie. Do you think we're gonna get the Spence versus Bud fight this year? On my own personal opinion, I think the fight has been damaged so much that I don't think is without repair. I just think that starting with the YTC, they don't want to fight because they know what the outcome is going to be. And also, if Spence is having a fight at 154, we have to wait. We have to check the clock later on. We have to see if the fight even made. We don't know if the fight's going to be made, bro. We just hearing, listen to the same BS. We don't know. You know, our thought process has been contaminated so much that 323. It's just like we can't have faith in the fight actually going on when we get in a fight that's a non-title. Listen to me, non-title at 154, bro. So You're trying to tell me the first time since starting your career where he used to fight above 147, he's all of a sudden having problems with the weight at this opportune time when we've been waiting for him to fight Crawford. And just to hear Steven Espinosa come in here and say what he's going to say, and him just adding fuel, adding more freaking fecal matter to the septic tank when it comes to this fight happening. You know what I'm saying? Hearing all these guys on here, these black content creators, the freaking black extremists, hear them put a smear campaign out on Crawford. I don't think the fight's going to happen. Like I said, I don't think the fight's going to happen. I said it last year. I don't think the fight is going to happen in 23, and it's not happening. They're about to have a fight at 154 that's pointless. Pointless. That fight is absolutely pointless. And then, who's benefiting from that? It's not Crawford. So, people, that's all I got with this. I'm about to bounce. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. We'll do it again. We'll do it again another day. But like I tell you, Blue, man, go ahead and put those papers in. Submit your papers, man. Come on, man. Say it with your chest when you go on live. Say it with your chest. You don't have to throw my name in there. Leave me out of it. Just say it with your chest. Say, hey, Blue Blood Sports TVs, is no longer affiliated or associated with that acronym. I'm therefore standing up for myself and telling all of you who have supported me during this journey that I'm no longer affiliated at all. I'm done. Though there will be many enemies that now will show their blade and they will attack from the front instead of the back, like they've been doing right now. And just be ready, be prepared. You're gonna get some freaking facial attacks, some frontline attacks. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get the special teams who's gonna come after you, Blue. You'll survive it, bro. You'll survive it. If you built like that, you'll survive it. But don't forget that WCS told you to get your ass on and do what you got to do, else you're gonna be in a world of hurt, brother. There's no way your channel is gonna grow in the LDBC. Period. I'm not here making a smear campaign about you, but I know your people have. You know what I'm saying? I know your people have, and I know these fighters like Crawford pay attention. They people pay attention. Bernie pay attention. All these cats pay attention to what's going on, bro. It's just some bridges you can never rebuild if you even thought about having a relationship with them. It's over. It's done. It's good. You got AB. You about to go here. You know what I'm saying? Come down to the A and be a part of whatever the BLK position is going to have you in. I got it, bro. But put them papers in, man. I'm out.